Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
You're not going to want to hear this, but I heard women who sleep less than 7 hours a night gain 38% more weight than women who sleep more than 7 hours a night.
What? I leave here at 11, I get back at 7, I sleep like 5 hours a night, and now I'm gonna get back?
The director of Intern is Nancy Meyers. If you don't know her, you've probably seen one of her movies, from Parent Trap to It's Complicated to some other movie that your wife or girlfriend made you watch that involves some type of romance or a good-hearted story. She made it. And then you have Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro, both an actress and an actor who have done some amazing movies and had some great movies and then some not so. That's what I do when I hate a movie. I'm just like, go away, like it's right there. Maybe I can put in a picture of that goddamn horror movie of Robert De Niro just like punching it. I hate that movie. That movie had the stupidest fucking twist. But The Intern is good and fun. So the story is, Robert De Niro's character is basically the new guy. He's the new intern. They start this senior program at this place that sells dresses online, who's owned or created by Anne Hathaway's character. So he begins, and he's going to be an intern, so he's not getting paid, so they can't be like really strict and like, you suck, you're fired. So they have to be there for 6 weeks, but things change, obviously. That's a good movie. It's a heartfelt movie, so you know things are going to get good. So Robert De Niro really kind of comes into this as an older guy. He's used to the old ways of working, and then we have opposite of him Anne Hathaway, who's very, very up to date, more modern, and so is most of the office that she works at. So they are really focused on quick riding on bicycles in the office, which is just absurd. I've never been to a place where you can ride a bicycle in an office. If you know it, please let me know. I would love to work there. So that's really where the movie goes, is that it kind of teaches you how the young work and how the old work and how the story comes together of these two characters. So there's a couple of things I really enjoyed in this movie. One, the chemistry between Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro is just spot on. It feels good. It never feels like that creepy here, like this guy's so much older and she's so much younger type vibe that you could easily get sometimes. It feels like more of a father-daughter relationship or a best friend relationship, just one way older than the other. But overall, I really enjoyed their chemistry. They had good dialogue together. Their little jokes towards each other were good. And it really worked and progressed pretty well in terms of their relationship. For Anne Hathaway was kind of a reclusive in terms of mannerism. She was like, leave me alone. It's people. And then you have Robert De Niro, who's very old-fashioned. He carries a goddamn hanky with him. So stuff like that was really funny to see interact. He comes to the office with like a calculator and pens, and everybody else has a freaking laptop. So stuff like that was really cute and funny, and that's what I also liked about the movie. It had a very good feel about it. When you come out of this movie, it might not be the most memorable movie, but it's really nice. Like, you come out like, that was a good movie. That's a nice movie. I just watched a good movie. That type of feeling. I don't know if anybody comes out of the movie theater like that, but I do. And the last positive thing is the actual comedy. As far as it was good-hearted, I thought the comedy bits were pretty good. I mean, I didn't laugh out loud at any major scene, but it contained some really good humor, much more than I expected from a PG-13 movie, and there were some really good moments that made me laugh. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite comedies of all time or anything, but just for a good, lighthearted, fun laugh that you can have your girlfriend or wife with you and enjoy, that's great. And one last tiny little thing I really like. I really enjoyed the fact that anybody can really watch this, from kids to adults. Yes, there's some adult situations, maybe your 6-year-old should know, but like a 13-year-old, sorry, they know what sex is. So they can get over the little sex part. But overall, it's really for everybody. Everybody can watch it. There's not too much cursing. The jokes are funny for both older generation and younger. And that's really a positive thing in a movie like this. You don't know if it's going to be okay suitable for the younger, but it is. And then, of course, it's also suitable for the older. The negatives. Two major things. The pacing. Actually, scratch that. The pacing isn't bad. It's the tone. It goes very different. The first half is very laid back and charismatic and fun and easygoing, and the last half is very, very much emotion and crying. There's hardly any funny parts in the last 40 minutes of this movie, and I just felt that was a missed opportunity. You can definitely keep the comedy aspect going and still be heartfelt, and it just lost it in the last 40 minutes. Like, the first hour of this movie, I was thoroughly entertained. I was going to give this like a nice, 3.5 out of 5. It was just really fun, easygoing. The last 30 minutes really dragged it down because it's just too much emotion. Now, if you're a female, I'm not singling out males can feel this. Oh God. My point is, like, it's just too much emotion. Like, I was too much, like, it felt like Hollywood, here, let's make this sad to make it sad type emotion. The other thing I found that was kind of is it just wrapped up all nice in a little bow. Like, no repercussions. And there was one little subplot in there that I really thought they could have focused on with the emotional part, and then they kind of just were like, it's gonna be alright. What? If my wife saw this movie and saw that part that I'm talking about, now I'm gonna spoil it, but if she saw it, she would have been like, whoop, shh. You know what I'm talking about. You a guy? You know what this means? Shh. You know what that means? No? You're not married yet, but you will know what that means. Shh. People are like, what the fuck is this? Cut? Take that word. Yeah, you get, now you get it. But overall, The Intern was a fun movie. It's very, very easy to watch. You just sit back, you watch it, you see it on TV, you're like, yeah, would I say it's worth full price? Matinee, definitely. If you got a girlfriend or a wife and you want to take to the movies and see a fun movie that you won't hate, and then female, oh my God, I gotta stop, I'm sorry, that your lady friend, your lady friend, I sound like the fucking 1800s. If you want to go see a movie with, you know, if you're, how do I say this without sounding like men can't enjoy these type of movies? I fucking love these type of movies. Crazy Stupid Love, one of my favorite. This is just a good movie to watch. It's a generally fun, easy movie to watch. That's all I really gotta say about saying that. It does have the last 40 minutes that really drag it down. So the first hour and somewhat minutes, I'm gonna give this like 3.5 out of 5, but then the last I'm going to give like a 2 out of 5. So together I'm going to put it at a 2.75. I just made that shit up. 2.5. I don't have a rating scale. What does it matter? Anyway, that's it. That's the end of my review. I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to watch further movie reviews that I'm going to do. And again, I'm going to go see The Martian this weekend, so I'm definitely going to review that. Please comment below what you thought of this movie if you've seen it, or if you're going to see it later on, tell me why. Are you going to take your wife? Maybe it's a Valentine's Day? Is Valentine's Day even close? No. Maybe it's their birthday? I don't know. Take them. Just take them. Just take them to the movie. Man, that I should be the product placement for this movie. Just take your wife to the movies. Take your girlfriend. What are you waiting for? Take them. And then go grab pizza.
At the end of the day, that a woman with a glass of wine and a laptop had real shopping potential. You have a favorite quote?
I do. You're never wrong to do the right thing.
Who said that? You?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Mark Twain said it first.